I have zero intention of replacing it. In fact, buying a new vehicle right now could be one of the worst decisions I could make. My Toyota has over 130,000 miles on it. The suspension squeaks, the paint isn't perfect, and technology-wise, it's basically a dinosaur. And according to dealerships, YouTube reviews, and basically everybody online, it's time for an upgrade. And the real reason I'll never sell it has nothing to do with money, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Let's be honest, new cars are awesome. Bigger screens, better cameras, more horsepower, heated seats, ventilated seats, massage seats. At this point, I think some new cars are one software update away to give you a boost. No, that's too much. The point is, like, new cars have amazing tech, which is awesome. And every commercial tells you the same story. You deserve it. You've worked so hard. Come on, treat yourself. Upgrade. Move on from the old to the new. And honestly, part of me really wants to. I get it. Every time I see a brand new SUV, they look awesome. I understand the appeal. But then I stop and I start looking at the numbers. And the numbers are wild, but they're not even the real reason. So hold that thought, we'll get back to that. So let's say I buy a brand new SUV for $50K, which is the average cost of a new car in the United States. The moment I drive it off the lot, it starts losing value. Not because anything is wrong with it, that's just how cars work. Meanwhile, my RAV4 is already paid off. And I know, it's annoying when people tell you my car is paid off, or I have no debts, or my kids are super cute. I know, I get it. It's super annoying. But for the sake of this video, yes, the car's paid off. No monthly payments, no financial stress, just gas, normal maintenance, and the occasional repair. And sure, the car's 12 years old, so I have spent some money over the years fixing some stuff. As a matter of fact, I just spent $2,600 fixing some suspension problems. So that's the brand new suspension. Got it on both sides. The old one was super cracked and definitely needed a replacement. So I'm happy I got it done. Not so happy about paying for it, but you know, 130,000 miles, you have to take care of your car. Otherwise you'll stop working. Which, by the way, was about 60% cheaper than the quote I got from the dealership to fix exactly the same problem. So find yourself an independent shop to fix your car. But replacing a water pump or the suspension, it's still a lot cheaper than signing up for a $50,000 loan for another 5 or 6 years. And every month that I don't have a car payment, that money goes straight into a savings account that eventually will pay for a more meaningful experience than a new car with the people that I really care about. I replaced the stereo with this cheap Amazon replacement because the original died. And most of the time it works really nicely. And also I installed it myself, watching a couple of YouTube videos, so it was just a couple $100. It works 90% of the time. And now, don't get me wrong, the car isn't perfect. Far from it. Even though I just fixed the front suspension, now the rear suspension is showing some issues, so I might have to replace it soon. Or at least get it checked out to see what the problem is. There are scratches, a few rattles. Some things don't quite work like they used to, but after more than 130,000 miles, it still does what it's supposed to do. It starts every morning, and it takes me to the places that I need to go, and then it brings me back home. And for me, that's way more important than trying to impress somebody that I don't even know or care at a random parking lot with a brand new car.
Hey, check out my new car. Nice, huh? Okay.
But there's another reason why I've kept this car all these years. And this might sound lame, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. And this has nothing to do with reliability or money. 12 years ago, my life looked very different. I had just gone through a divorce. Most of what I owned fit into a few trash bags. Literally trash bags, because I only had one suitcase. No house, no financial cushion, no clear idea what came next. Just a few belongings and this car. And over the years, a lot has changed. New friendships, a new chapter in life, and through all of it, this car was always there. Not because it was super special or it was super expensive, but because it was dependable, it was reliable. When everything else felt uncertain, my RAV4 always showed up, every single day. I think we live in a culture that constantly tells us to upgrade. New phone, new car, new house, new everything. But sometimes we're replacing things that are still doing what they're supposed to do. They're still showing up every day. Not because we need to, but because we've been convinced to do it. My RAV4 reminds me that value and price are not really the same thing. Some things have become valuable in our lives because of the things we've done or the things we've built using those things. Some things earn their place, and some things don't really need to be replaced just because something newer exists. One day I'll probably sell this car. I'm not expecting my RAV4 to last forever. Eventually the repairs won't make sense. Eventually it'll be time. But that day is not today. Today, it's still doing exactly what I needed to do. And until that changes, I'm just going to keep driving it.